Hey folks, they're my prisoner and welcome to my little tutorial to show you how to survive the zombie uprising minigame in Saints Row 2. Now the way I'm going to show you is a very simple way to survive this. So first off, what you're going to want to do is collect all ammo and food you can find, well, and melee weapons. So basically just follow where I'm going and you'll get all the weapons you need. Now for the first two waves you'll need to just use your melee weapons, because for around the other levels you're going to really need your weaponry. So just keep wailing at them with whatever weapon you've got at your hand and just hope for the best. Now, just so you know, when you might not realise when they're actually dead, and you're just going to have to wait until you hear the lovely satisfying sound. Just like that. Now we're just moving to wave 2. We're going to get a new zombie, which is these lovely tool fellas right here. Now, I do believe they are immune to headshots. I'm not too sure, because I've never really had a chance to shoot them in the back. But I do believe they are. So I just stay with whatever melee weapon I have to have at hand. Now, as you see over there, I've just accidentally knocked one of my survivors down, and I'm about to kill them, basically. Now, that really doesn't matter, because they don't really serve that much of an important purpose, so there's no point in wasting your food to revive them. Now, obviously, this is going to be much easier if you have a friend to help you out with this minigame, because obviously you can have up to 2 people. Then obviously you don't really have a choice but to revive your friend, otherwise you fail the mission. As we are moving on to wave 3 very shortly, we'll be meeting a new irritation, which is a flaming zombie. And you're going to see their deadliness very shortly. With them obviously being on fire, you're going to catch fire yourself, and you can use that as a sort of weapon, but I wouldn't recommend it, because it's a weapon that killed you at the same time, so it really doesn't seem worth it. So very shortly I'm going to be moving on to the sort of hiding spot so you can survive. Just so you know, the reason why I'm not jumping into the fountain, which you can do, is because that isn't actually water. That is actually acid, and obviously, as it's been acid, it's going to slowly kill you. Now, as you see those steps there that I'm about to go up to, you could stay there, and the zombies can't. And that is a very cheap way to win this game. Now, almost all the zombies, except the very tall ones, go by the stereotypical rules of head, they're going to stay there. And yes, my aiming is really bad. Now, as you saw, I got flamethrower from that little room that those the zombies are coming from. And as I'm about to demonstrate, it's very effective for making zombie barbecue. Now, this can lead to some, well, it only might just be my version, but it does lead to some unusual audio glitches where you can just hear the fire stop. Now, if I wanted to, I could just basically stay there and let them burn and relight them up. But because I'm a lazy git and I don't really want to waste too much of your time, I'm trying to kill the zombies whilst they burn. Now, very, very shortly, you'll see that we meet a new zombie, which is probably the worst zombie of the lot. But I'll get into that when we find it. Well, when it finds us. As you can tell, that almost all the zombies are slow, so it is sort of easy to outrun them, especially if you have the infinite sprint unlocked. And yes, you can actually unlock it, not just using the opportunity. And as you saw, that female zombie I just shot blows up. Now, our little defense system can be sort of disrupted by this little threatness there, because she can sort of blow you up off your little perch when you set her on fire, which I just realised. So, as we are about to move into wave 5, it's going to obviously get a lot harder, and our friend has just demonstrated the point I just made. Now, as you can see, the main reason you don't want to ever revive your survivors is because you'll be using your stuff, which you basically need. And there's a glitch zombie. There is a problem though with making zombie barbecue, is that it's very hard to shoot the normal zombies in the head. Because the fire disrupts your sort of vision, it can lead to a little bit of a sight issue, unless they're right close to you. And obviously now you can see why we didn't really want to use any of the guns. We've probably been either through all of them or near enough. And I think we've already actually started to run out of ammo. Which isn't good since I do believe the last wave has over 100 zombies. Now, I don't know if I demonstrated in this video, but you'll see that the female zombies, speaking of the devil, can sneak up on you because they're very fast and they always run. And you probably won't be looking at for where they are. You're not going to really expect kamikaze zombie coming up. Now, there is a glitch where I wouldn't recommend using the grenades like I did, but I wasn't really thinking. Because there is a glitch where some of the zombies can get glitched into the very stage where you would need the grenades to blow them up, because for some reason the guns don't work, even though you can see some of them. Don't ask me, it's a sensible, it's good glitches. Now, at the moment there isn't really that much to say about shooting a load of zombies in the head and fire to their little brothers. But so I think you get the main gist of this. And as our zombie friends begin to get a lot lower, we'll be able to be brave enough to go out and use our melee weapon again. And we most likely will need it. Obviously there is another way you can do this with using the minigun that's basically above me on that walkway. I use somehow minigun ammo can go towards flamethrower ammo. I don't know, I don't really get it. But I'm not even going to question it. So obviously you can do practically the same tactic, but around the lovely barbecue zombies. Now very shortly I'll be brave enough to go back down, camping, and well, whatever melee weapon I seem to have. And yes, you're gonna still want to be using shots because I mean, who doesn't want to do something? And our little friend's back. I wouldn't recommend headshot. Shotgun, I do it anyway. Why? Because I'm a complete idiot. Now there is one problem with using this. I think I'm about to show you because I'm about to run out of ammo completely. Because I do believe I only have the AK-47 and some sort of submachine gun. Like, I have no clue what it's called. Now, this isn't really the fun way of playing this little level. The fun way is running around, really trying not to get killed. I think I also checked what they call the AK-47, but And as you can see, I'm using burst shots because you don't really want to be spraying when you need as much ammo as possible. Now, a mistake I often do is to shoot on sight with our friends here, where you'd want to back off a little bit so you don't blow yourself up. Now, there isn't that much time left, just about 3 minutes to go, and we're down to 29 zombies. So I think I'm going to pluck up the coast very soon to start wailing at our undead friends here with whatever melee weapon I seem to have. So, yes, and if your zombies get too close to you, you've got a lovely little time event sort of thing, button mashing, to get your friends off. So I'm going to give your ears a break and let you watch the final 2 minutes in peace.